Good evening and welcome back. Attorney Jay Davis is here from James W. Davis and Associates for our It's the Law segment. Happy to have you.
Thanks. Great to be here, Shelby.
Always great, right?
Yep.
We're going to get right into it this evening. We are talking a little bit about bankruptcies, your expertise, and I want to start off with looking at the economy. What has changed that affects bankruptcies?
Well, a lot's changed. We had a bankruptcy change of law in 2005. That's basically when I started working. And then we had that sort of crash in 2008, and it sort of lingered and lingered and lingered. We're starting to see markets open up, more houses being sold, more houses being built, so people are starting to incur more debt again. For a while they got so restrictive on the debt that people weren't getting in debt and probably getting in trouble a little bit less. But as the markets increase and as debt is more available and credit's more available, people are going to have a little bit of trouble. So watch out for that as we move along. That's pretty much what's
all right,
going on.
So cash and credit flowing. So does
the economy going is all great,
moving,
but also lets easy access to money, and sometimes people
get in trouble.
People get in trouble.
So does this help or hurt your chances of bankruptcy as we look at some of these credit issues?
Well, the more credit is out there, people have a tendency to sort of spend towards their credit limit. So if they give you a card and you got $6,000, people tend to spend up to $6,000. If they increase it to 12, they go right on up to 12. So generally, however much a bank and the financial institutions are ready to give you, people start going up there, and they're not a good gauge at how far your income would really go. It's sort of like lets you take it to the limit. The maximum you could do if everything stays stable, you get sick, you miss a few days at work, you miss 3 months of work, you get in a car accident, those types of things put people under, and it's very, very difficult to recover when you're already at that borderline.
All right, so bottom line, what do people need to know and keep in mind when it comes to bankruptcies?
Bankruptcy, when a lot of times when the debt gets excessive, people start reaching into their retirements. Retirements are protected in bankruptcy, so if you're feeling the need where you're going to other resources that you don't know that you're going to be able to pay back, you probably need to stop and get an assessment at that point before you sort of deplete everything that you've got for the rest of your life. So the biggest thing is take a look at it early. You're entitled to keep certain things for yourself, a certain amount of value in a home, a certain amount of value in a car. You can't have a Ferrari in your yard paid for, brand new or whatever, but you can have a car, you have certain things. So you need to look at what you've got and if you need to continue to struggle, especially when people are aging and they're probably not going to go back to the income level they were a few years earlier.
Good point.
You need to look early at that before you deplete everything in your savings.
All factors to keep in mind. Thank you so much for being with us.
It's great to be here.
Alrighty, well, if you have a question that you want answered or a topic for Jay to discuss, just send us an email to itsthelaw@41nbc.com. And now here's a final check of the forecast.